Oh, put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in cold. I'm ready to play today. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Welcome, Uncle Greg, and welcome to those of you watching around the world on YouTube.com. Let's talk once again NFL head coach for the PS2. Let's talk about Greg Giacometti, coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And wow, Uncle Greg, this season right here was definitely another good season. First off, let me just say that to Gretzky, my friend, you're not going to like the contents that's going on here in this season 5, but it definitely was a really good season. So listen closely, Gretzky. Now back to the task at hand, Uncle Greg. What a great season! Like I said, season 5 was. Steve McNair traded him in round 1, pick number 30, and Laveranues Coles to the Baltimore Ravens for Big Ray Lewis. I thought Big Ray would be the just the ultimate pickup, and I thought that I'd really be able to try to get him any way I can. That's what I did. That's Steve McNair, round 1, pick number 30, and Laveranues Coles to them to Baltimore for Big Ray Lewis, and I thought Big Ray was the was just what we needed. Don't know if this was a glitch in the game or what it was, but took round number 7, pick number 222, and picked up Warren Sapp from Oakland, from the Oakland Raiders. And I don't know exactly what the situation was there, like if there was a glitch or not. But I thought Big Warren Sapp there at the defensive tackle position was just, along with him and Big Ray Lewis there, picking them two up. I thought that it was just the right flavor that the team needed on the for Big Warren there, Big Warren Sapp to be there on the D line, and I thought it was real good for Big Ray Lewis there to be into the linebacking core. Free agency, I picked up Vince Young. I saw Vince Young there in free agency, so I was obliged to pick up Vince there, free agency. Of course, Vince Young, the quarterback. Joseph Adai, the running back. You remember Joseph Adai is playing for the Indianapolis Colts. We're in 2010-2011 season now, so this is really season 5 was 2010-2011 season, so you can advise that these guys were basically free agents, after playing in the NFL for 2-3 years or something. Remember Uncle Greg, Big Mario Williams, the right end, the free agent that. Our first round pick number 2 or 1 or 3, whatever it was there, in the very first season that I traded her around to get. Well, Big Mario Williams was cut last season. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but he was cut last season at our right defensive end position, and he was cut from us. And I don't know where he played that one year, but he was cut, and I saw him again, and I was definitely obliged to pick up Big Mario Williams. Definitely a real good defensive player there at the defensive end position. Picked up Jeremiah Trotter there at the linebacker, Jeremiah Trotter. Saw him, picked him up. Picked up Terrence Holt from the free safety position, and a strong safety position. We needed a strong safety to make the team to where we have what we needed, and picked up Jimmy Green at the strong safety position. On the regular season, Uncle Greg, wow, 12-4 on the regular season. Won the AFC North. Finally, you won the Coach of the Year trophy. You got the Coach of the Year for this season 5. And I'll tell you what, it's about darn time. It really is. Also got a trophy for the Consecutive Service Award for 5 straight winning seasons, being consecutive, being the best. Trying to keep a a good franchise established, so to speak. Beat Buffalo in the first round of the playoffs there, 24-19. The AFC Championship games, really a real close game, but beat the Colts 45-32. Like to see you won a Super Bowl, Uncle Greg, but we just took one leg shot. The Falcons were there again this year, and we ended up losing to the Falcons 22-21. A last-second, 3-second field goal. Michael Vick, of all people, Michael Vick. Only in the video game will you see Michael Vick play, for anybody for that matter. And it, those of you watching on YouTube, and Uncle Greg, you can go ahead and chuckle at this one, because you'll never see you'll never see Michael Vick play in the NFL again, in my opinion. And if it is, he won't be the same. So anyway, Michael Vick drives them down the field, and a last-second 35-yard field goal by their kicker Russell. I believe his name was Tim Russell, or whatever his name was. Anyway, he kicks the last-second field goal there with like 4 seconds left. The ticks tick away as it kicks in the air, and we lose at 21-22 there in the Super Bowl. And real hard-fought game, but I'd tell you what, Uncle Greg, it was one heck of a season. Going back to that very first season there at 12-4, and one day, maybe this season 6 here, we're getting back to the Super Bowl where we should so desperately be. The head coaches goes as follows. Coaching staff still remains basically the same as last season. Ken Logan of the Bengals offers you $10.4 million over 3 years. Tyrone Abraham of the 49ers offered you $7.0 million over 3 years, and Jim Reed of the Saints offered you $9 million, if you will, over 4 years. Of course, we're staying with the Steelers, so Leon Freewelling says to you, Greg, thank you so much for all that you've done for the team. I'd like to offer you a new contract. And you said, of course, I'm here to stay. $17.39 million, Uncle Greg, over 3 years is your new contract. Let's see. Leon Freewelling sets up for season 6 what he expects to happen. He expects to make the Super Bowl again. He wants to improve the rushing defense, wants to maintain total passing yards, and increase red zone defense. You are now ranked number 25 in the Hall of Legends. Your lineage percentage is just about 35 or something. But as far as the Legends, like if he was retired today, if I was to have you retire today as the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, you'd be ranked number 25. Still got a little ways to go. Your winning percentage is 65%. Your record is 52 wins and 28 losses and no ties. You're 8-3 in the postseason. 73% winning percentage in the postseason. Two Super Bowl appearances with 1-1. 1 win, 1 loss in the Super Bowl. Like I said, Uncle Greg, it's just very, very interesting to actually see how this unfolds, and I'm very happy that things are really going well. And like I said, for those of you watching this on YouTubes.com, not only is my Uncle Greg the most intelligent man I ever met, but when it comes to playing, when it comes to putting him in as a head coach on NFL head coach for the PS2 game, he's definitely a damn good NFL coach as well. The man can do it all, no doubt about it. I love you, Uncle Greg, and thank you so much for joining me for Season 5. For those of you watching this around the world on YouTubes.com, thank you so much as well. Once again, I love you, Uncle Greg, and we'll see you for Season 6 wrap-up. We have been talking NFL head coach for the PS2. Peace out, peeps. And I love you, Uncle Greg.
Oh, put me in gold. I'm ready to play today. Put me in gold. I'm ready to play today.